Welcome to MBG Moves. I'm Tara Stiles, and I'm thrilled to take us through a nice, easy restorative practice. So take your time to get cozy and crawl down to the ground here gently. And as you crawl down, start to breathe a little bit bigger, a little bit more full. And notice this nice connection with your breath and your body. Almost like having a conversation. Big inhales filling you up. Noticing how that feels, and long exhales, easing you in, moving you towards some new places here. And start to literally lean on yourself here. So maybe that's a forearm on your thigh, can be upper thigh, middle, closer toward your knee, or maybe something a little sharper. Maybe it's nice to dig an elbow into yourself here. And you don't need to really push or use any muscle, but simply lean like you'd lean on a tree or lean on a good friend. Notice how that nice connection feels. Drop any extra effort here. Maybe a finger is doing some work that it doesn't need to do. Just let it take a break for right now. Eventually, roll yourself toward an easy, calm place. Take a big inhale. Long exhale. Relax and lean over toward your right side. Just fall down, let the ground catch you here. Open up. Big stretch, roll around. However feels useful for you. So maybe that's a little bit forward. Maybe that's a little bit back. Coming all the way back up here. And same thing other side. Really take your time. Roll around here. Letting your movements come from your middle, and the rest of you simply going along for the ride. Relaxing your fingers, relax your face here. Crawl yourself forward from your middle. So your arms aren't leading, but your middle's leading, and the rest of you coming along, letting your head go a bit, your neck go a bit here. And coming all the way back up there. Keep on going until your hands just catch you behind you here as you push down, lift up, big stretch, open. Easy. Back down here, a little rock a bit one way and the other way. See how that movement really lets your head and neck just relax and kind of sway along here. Rippling your way toward a centered place. Notice how you feel. Let's open up here a little bit. Lean back, catch yourself with your hands. Grab a hold of this left leg just out in front of you a bit here. Maybe your foot and above your knee, a little rock here, side to side. Nice and long in your back, but nothing forced here. If it's even nicer to hug your leg in a bit more, that's an option too, but only if that feels great. If there's any pain, any feeling really at all in your knee, just back it off a little bit. No pain, lots of gain here. Lean into this bottom hip so much this top leg just slides back around and works yourself in toward this nice, easy pigeon pose. And hang out for a little while, finding the place that's best for you right now. Maybe that's a little bit forward, maybe to the side. When you start letting yourself explore, you'll find some new places that are kind of silently asking for a bit of care, a bit of attention here. Eventually crawl yourself back, big inhale, open. Easy, up and over. You've got this whole horizon of forwards. Maybe it's around one way or around the other way. You don't need to always just go straight forward for the most extreme stretch here. Give yourself that freedom to explore and restore here. Eventually cruising back up here. Maybe a gentle twist around your front leg or an easy roll around your open side there. If you'd like to lean forward, here's that connection again. You can kind of lean your forearm into your thigh or a hand on the ground for a little more stability. Maybe that back knee wants to bend. If it doesn't, don't do it. It doesn't matter. And play around here. A nice reset here is Gently pressing your thumb right into the squishy place of your foot, right below the ball of your foot there, right in the center. And see how that feels. It's our kidney meridian, but you don't have to really think about it too much here. It kind of feels like turning something off and turning it back on. A nice reset here. Kidney is like the battery for our whole selves. And cool thing about all of this DIY self-connection here is you do it and you breathe and you notice how it feels. You don't have to focus your mental power on it so much. Just notice any sensations. Eventually, let go whatever you got going on there. Lean to the side, slide your back leg around, and just trade sides here. Lean back so you've got room for this right leg to come up here and start to rock this one a bit. Maybe it's your foot in above your knee. This is a great place. If it's even nicer to cradle your leg in a bit more, go for that. But this isn't better than the other version here, so do what's feeling useful for you. You want to feel a nice opening here, but no big panic, no big stress there. And lean to your side here. So much of this back leg slides back around. Just make some room and really take your time to get cozy here. Leaning into this hip, you don't want to be struggling for any balance. And you can play around with your position of you scooching your foot forward a bit or closer toward you. But letting your ideal position be the one that feels useful, not the one that's most extreme here. Kind of changes the goal a bit. Open everything up. Easy up and over around one way or the other way. Take your time to find that right spot. You might find something in your back or your shoulder, your head that needs to relax a bit or would like to let go a bit. But it's really hard to find these places when you just go to the one place. Let yourself really explore. Getting in this nice conversation with you. And hanging here a little longer if you'd like, or starting to cruise yourself up a bit more. Maybe a gentle twist around your front leg or an easy roll around your open side here. Maybe lean forward on the ground or on that thigh. Just play around. See what is happening easy. Maybe bend that back knee. You can find that reset button again. If bending your back knee is not so nice, you've got this foot on the ground here too. You can also reset on this side. So no pressure here to do anything that feels a little bit risky in your joints or a little bit not comfortable. See what you find. Eventually roll out of this one here. Lean into that bottom hip. Slide your back leg all the way around here, stretching your legs out in front of you a little bit. And before we go forward here, crawl yourself back. Big inhale, open. Bend your knees a bit. Make some room so this is a nice big opening arch feeling. Maybe hang here for a while. That might feel like the best place to be. Or crawl yourself forward. And for a nice forward bend, a good way to take the pressure off your backs, your legs, is to bring the floor to you. You can kind of just slide your arms underneath and relax your feet. And just hang over there. And then you've got this nice kind of let it go line. You can squish your thumbs into that line here from the outside of you all the way down toward your ankle. And just play. Maybe a little twist around one way or the other way. It's kind of nice to get yourself around the area that's a good position, and then just explore. Everybody's going to be a little bit different, and that's a good thing. Maybe hang here a little longer, or eventually cruise all the way down toward the ground. Carry your knees along with you there gently. And grab a hold of your knees, let your legs fall away from you. This is a really nice one just to release your back. You can really do this anytime. I love this. First thing in the morning, just roll down to the ground and grab a hold of your knees and see what's going on here. And just an easy twist here. Let your legs fall to one side. Arms can be out, maybe hands to your belly if that feels more cozy. And when you're ready, switching, drifting over to your other side. Breathing big. If you'd like to stretch out and rest, that's a great one. If you'd rather gently roll up to rest upright, that's great too. Coming back to an easy connection here. You can really keep that going. Finding your steady, balanced place. Take a big inhale. Long exhale. Hope you feel better, maybe a little bit refreshed, restored. Everyone feels different, which is so great. You can keep this going really anytime, making this nice connection with yourself. Slowing down enough so you can see what's happening, getting back in that conversation between your breath and your body and all of you. So I hope you feel better and see you soon.